Why is Montana banning TikTok? It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, at least as far as the United States of America goes, the TikTok purge has begun. Starting off in Montana. Montana has become the very first state to pass laws that stop citizens from accessing TikTok. While the bill still needs to be signed into law to become active, it represents a major step in skepticism towards TikTok in the United States, and several other states could follow the trend. The SB 419 bill would make it illegal for app stores to make TikTok available to users in Montana, with harsh fines of up to $10,000 on companies who try to get around this law. In their reasoning, Montana lawmakers cited TikTok's owner, Chinese tech company ByteDance, as one of the reasons for the ban. The allegations of data misuse and surveillance were described as a national security risk. And that has always been a very big concern against TikTok, is the fact that it's essentially nothing more than glorified spyware originating from China. And if companies were to try and circumvent this law, they would get fined up to $10,000. And with the state that the world is in nowadays, especially with inflation, that is a big time yikes right there. Like, nobody can afford to lose money like that. Additionally, lawmakers described TikTok's negative social impact, with several politicians arguing that TikTok encouraged dangerous activities and harmful trends. These included throwing objects at moving automobiles or lighting a mirror on fire and then attempting to extinguish it using only one's body part. The law must be signed by Montana Governor Greg Gianforte to come into action. Well, we all can definitely be in agreement there, unanimously speaking, because TikTok, even if there are trends that don't originate from TikTok, given how popular TikTok is, all of those dangerous trends become extremely public and popularized on there, and we have covered a fair share of those trends. And a few of those trends that stick out to me for all of the wrong reasons would be trends involving things like the Blackout Challenge, where children have died from it, challenges that involve drug abuse, such as the Tranquilizer Challenge involving ODing on clonazepam, a very, very strong sedative. And believe me when I say, as someone that has actually experienced clonazepam before, because I have a doctor's prescription of that, not to mention as well trends involving the promotion of self-harm and suicide. And I remember back to when I had made that video addressing that in particular. Man, that was one of the most uncomfortable videos I've ever had to make. The company has indicated that it would challenge the ban in courts if it were passed. A spokesperson for TikTok said the bill's champions have admitted that they have no feasible plan for operating this attempt to censor American voices, and that the bill's constitutionality will be decided by the courts. We will continue to fight for TikTok users and creators in Montana whose livelihoods and First Amendment rights are threatened by this egregious government overreach. Now, for those of you guys that know me personally, you guys already know my opinions about TikTok. I've even expressed said opinions on TikTok. But here's the thing as well, is that there's also something else to be said about this situation on the opposite side of the spectrum, and that is the fact that despite the amount of negativity and controversy that TikTok has caused, there are a lot of good, wholesome creators there that just want to use that as an outlet to express their creativity and to help people. And unfortunately, because of these bans right here, those people and their livelihoods are going to be seriously, seriously impacted. And I've got nothing but the utmost sympathy for those people. And honestly, if TikTok didn't have the stained reputation that it does, most notably when it comes to dangerous trends being promoted, the fact that it is glorified spyware, I would be 150% in defense of TikTok. I'd be thinking, what the fuck are you doing? No. Like, no, you're not going to ban it. Like, these people depend on that for their livelihoods. But given how there are nuances, both good and bad, It's honestly really hard to commit to a stance 100%. Yes, I think TikTok needs to be banned, but at the same time, when it comes to these good creators being negatively impacted, they don't deserve this, not at all. Now, I remember a while back where I did a video to address the ban TikTok bill, and at first I was on board with it, but then when we got into the multitude of things that were added on there that were just straight up over the top and unconstitutional for everyone, that was the turning point here. Now, I'm honestly hoping that this right here isn't the start of slowly implementing the Restrict Act, and I hope that it's exclusive to TikTok and nothing else. Currently, Montana is the only state that has passed any laws restricting access to TikTok. However, after the hearings in Congress with TikTok's CEO, other states could follow in Montana's footsteps. President Biden has already said that ByteDance needs to divest its ownership of TikTok if it wants to avoid a federal level ban. With no signs of backing down, this could be the start of a nationwide movement against the app in state legislatures. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this article. Now, if there are any updates to come out of this subject in particular, I will be sure to keep you guys in the loop, because anything can happen, and that right there can go both ways, either good or bad. Either way, I will be sure to keep you guys in the loop with all of this, and don't be surprised if you happen to see other countries start to implement these sort of things as well. Me being Canadian, something like that could very well happen in Canada too. So let me know your guys' thoughts about this in the comments down below. I always love to hear you guys back. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you next time.